Alright, so we are back. Game 3 is gonna be soon. Sorry, my wire disconnected on my screen, so that was really weird. So anyway, sorry, this is gonna be like a double upload today. Apologies. Alright, we're back for game 2.
The thing is though, TL have definitely started to swap theirs up. They're like, we can't really contain Jackie Love off of game 1 or game 2, so instead maybe they're looking to try and target elsewhere on the map with TF now coming through. We did see the adaptation as well with the bans being changed last time, so do you try and target TN? Do you take away the Zinzao, which was such a pain on the A, or do you look for something else?
Sorry about that. My foot like disconnected the wire or whatever, and it shrunk my camera resolution, and I wasn't able to re-edit it, which was honestly like really stupid. But hey, I mean it is what it is. I guess you guys are gonna have one extra video to watch this week or check out. So, not my proudest moment as a content creator. That was pretty dumb. Like I said, I was like, why is this cable so big? And then I didn't know which cable it was for, because like it was just so bendy and stuff, and like damn, bro, like.
Lucian is still open as well. Lucian is still open as well. That was painful.
Oh god.
Okay. Very good, the Bears. Okay, good.
All right, what are they taking?
I feel like you just have to lane swap at this stage, whereas you give the Lucian go right. That we know they're going to take it. We're just going to take something that scales, go for whatever that pick might be, whether it's a Smolder, whether it's like something like the Jinx that we've seen in Europe. Just take the heavy. Oh, whoa! Oh, what the hell?
What? Oh, Jin, baby! Jin got the nice little Q buff with some AD ratio there. Okay, and they steal away the Nami from the Lucian. Of course, Lucian does have other good pairings like the Milio.
Milio, yes.
When Milio first came out, you know, turbo busted Milio before some of the nerfs as well.
That was silly.
Him and Lucian became like the main partner.
Well, we'll see if they can restore that. I'm a little bit nervous here for the side of TL. Jin, an unexpected factor.
So when these buffs came out, I was like, ooh, this is, you know, like these are actually really cool buffs because they like snuck them in under the guise of getting more fours into the kit of Jin.
Under the
and they're like, yeah, they're like, oh look, it's more stuff, you know, right? We're turning it to 44 damage up to 74% ratio.
Lore buff, yes.
But they actually buffed him really nicely, and so as long as, I mean, Jin's greatest counter, of course, is the front line, the tanks, right? But he does have a really good early possibilities catching people out, and it allowed them to split the Lucian Nami dream team up there. So maybe they're cooking, at least. They're cooking. That's what you like to see in a elimination, or not elimination game, but final game, possible final game of the series.
I mean, usually you end up seeing it with a lot of the setup as well, where it's like, oh, I can get long range damage into the Jin, but I'm curious what TL want to take alongside it. But as the Kazante was locked in, we saw the hover on the Camille, so I don't know if Cream kind of called out Impact a little bit, going, do you want to take the Camille into this? We saw what Oscar Rinnen did on the Camille into 369, so maybe a little bit of a shout out, or are we going to get to see that band away here as we start to move into the second ban phase?
But I think if you look at the side for Team Liquid, you know they have something prepped for the Lucian matchup, right? They take the Nami away, they get the Jin, and they've gotten comfort for APA. So it feels like it's off to a pretty good start, all things considered.
Spicy draft from TL, but I mean they are
terrifying. The other two picks though, too scary yet. The question, of course, for TES is what do they round the draft out with? How are they going to respond? Going for the blind pick top laner does free them up a little bit of space elsewhere, but unsurprising to see two bans leverage the green.
Yeah, a couple of Cream target bans here, and of course, since they already have the Aurelion Soul, that's kind of like soft taking care of the Azir, at least in their opinion. Meanwhile, TS still looking at Umpty here. What other kind of jungle are you really worried about for Lucian, who does, of course, already have the Milio ultimate to help keep him safe?
Well, I actually kind of want to look at Cream here, because I'm like, what do you play? Your Tristana gone, your Ari gone, your Azir technically gone because of the Aurelion Soul, and Talia taken off the board. These have been kind of the picks that he played apart from the likes of Karma or something along these lines. So this is finally where we're going to see Cream really pinched. And it was something that BLG did a lot in playoffs, was pinch Cream, make him uncomfortable. So this time around, it's like, does Cream just fall back to OMG Cream with these assassins, or what the hell does he have available to bring out here?
I think the Hui is fine into the A-Soul. I'd rather see something, you know, spicy, something more exciting from it. But they do lock in the Vi as well for Team Liquid, grabbing the guaranteed engagement.
Oh, please, 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 no!
Orky.
Oh.
I think Vi obviously, you know, point click CC pretty historically good against assassins. So instead, it will be the Corki. And the one thing I would say, Vi obviously in general a power pick very highly contested, but certainly nice to have a piece of CC that Milio can't immediately cleanse at the start of the
All right.
I mean, the Corki has
Good.
W
Late game draft from
Ultimate. That's something that
okay,
plays well
really good.
as well. That's why you want the extra mobility
Do they want the
there.
front line or
I'm
do they
just
want the
sad
tank?
that we haven't got Cream to really bring these out yet, because it
He's
feels like
going-
that is his bread and butter, and he made such a name for himself in 2021 and 2022 on these picks in OMG. I just really want to see them win.
I guarantee at one game at least at MSI, he's for sure going to play that call. He's definitely going to bring it back out. The Zin, though, is going to be the lock-in here for TES. Obviously, 10 quite good last time around on that one. Let's see. What do we have? Final counter pick.
Renekton would be comfort.
It's a good matchup as well, because the thing with the Renekton is you can take Demolish into the matchup and just shove waves into, hey, I'm going to be able to tank or take a couple of these plates and just present the Cassante behind, and especially when you're looking at, oh, we've got a Jhin bot lane, we've got an Aurelion Sol mid, it makes it very easy for Umti to play into Impact on that top side, knowing that his other two lanes should be relatively safe.
And they have Vi, Ultimate, Aurelion, Soul, Star, Jhin, long-range follow-up stuff to try and kill Jackie. We'll see. Can they actually keep Jackie Love under control?
Well, so far, I think for every
Nobody
team
has.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no one has.
nobody has,
No one
but,
has.
you know.
But you got to start somewhere. And look, I'm excited to see the Jhin and the Nami. I like the creative looks that we've been seeing. The TL bot lane, the return to the Smolder, the Jhin now being brought out, splitting up the Lucian-Nami duo. Obviously, something that's pretty hard to do because I don't think there's any AD in the game other than Lucian who uses Nami quite as well. We'll see. Perhaps the Jhin give him a run for the money. Could be the final game here for TL. This draft that they bet the series on. Outside for TES. It's been dominance in game one, dominance in game two. The way they won, a little bit different. The fact that they won, very convincing.
Very convincing. Both games have been very convincing. That way, we won't see the unexpected game number 3 result coming. For sure, right?
Or maybe we're just, you know, becoming the unknown. Maybe we're stepping into unknown territory
We're
with this
stepping
Jhin.
into the unknown here at MSI.
Yeah. Whatever else you want to say about the bot lane matchup, Jan's getting bonus points from a branding perspective. He has brought out many unknowns. See what the Jhin can do. See if the lane swap's going to come through. Can't imagine well, a champ I would have less of a lane swap than Jhin. So we'll see what the TL approaches. For now, though, the level 1, bit of aggressive posturing. Some poke coming in for Cream. Of course, does have the first strike, so we'll grab a tiny bit of extra.
2 Stardust Dracos is the current lead after that trade.
Thing is, we know about Team Liquid is that they love stacking. There's a Dark Harvest on Jan.
Also, there is a sweeper on Umti. I thought they were going to maybe go for a delayed invade after that, but he just uses the sweeper now.
I think they just wanted to spot it where Cassante was, so they end up spotting that Cassante is on top side, so they send Renekton to top, which is why we're seeing top esports immediately swap. I think TL expected them to try and lane swap, but then now they're actually going to end up lane swapping out of it, so it's a bit unfortunate for TL, as the mind games will continue. And Jackie Love and Mako, as you already highlighted, are going to have a much better time, Dracos, in this push and on towards the tower take than something like the Jhin.
Good news is, if you had to mismatch, at least they're mismatching into top side of the TES. TL will go to the tower, and the plates will drop a little bit more slowly. Junglers are going to be the next kind of big question. Are they going to go for a 2 or 3-wave stack? Will they look to contest some of the XP here?
Oops. Hello?
It found them!
They found both.
Impact, double dash.
Sorry.
He's running.
I was
Every
trying
single
to.
creep a boon to have. Nice bit of damage on a 369 on the bottom side for the TL bot lane.
Yeah, everybody.
Okay, it's max
There's
volume.
enough
Okay.
lane swaps there. No, number 1 goal at the start is find that top laner. Both of them do find the top laner.
Ooh, good damage. 4 shot.
Always!
That was impressive.
He can't stick around.
Level 2 here. Look at Tien, nowhere near to Shadow. Impact, relatively healthy, all things considered, and
He's scouting for vision for his double.
canceling this is big from poor JJ. No one else is here. Poor JJ really has the info to make that call, but he goes for it anyway, just knowing how weak 369 is. This is going to give him so much time on that bot lane tower. Yes, Jhin, not great, and
Oh,
takes
he's
the tower.
again.
But just keeps delaying the reset here.
And you're happy to take a tower shot as Core JJ because the health not really going to come back to be a fundamental part of this, but you will deny 369 some of these creeps and force him to TP in. Impact though on the top side, going to spot out TN. He will have to give up this wave.
But Impact was able to sneak a more experience than 369 was, with Jan and Core JJ chasing him all around. They were able to force him back level 1. Impact, of course, got his level 2 and is going to teleport in for the push. Because 369 teleported back bot side, they're going to go for the dive. They have to go for the dive. 4v2, 4v1.
Slowly going to get deleted. Root going to connect from Jan. Still 5, 6, 7 creeps here. Umpty on the way down. Ballbreaker going to be big. 369. What can he do to survive here? Pathmaker doesn't even have the Q yet, just wants to go unstoppable. Locks up Jan for a brief moment, but he's not the one taking aggro, and it's Impact who's going to grab first blood.
Great dive orchestration by TL. So because Core JJ ends up tanking, Impact can hold out on using his stun until the Pathmaker's down, and then able to get the CC chain in. And as well, you've already taken 2 plates on that bottom side, so quicker reset, and now moving up into this top end, should be able to catch, I believe, some of this wave before it goes down.
And that wave is going to bounce back out away from top esports on bottom side. Even though 369 was able to get a little bit of experience back sitting under there, Impact actually got the kill on him. So Impact is going to have that gold lead.
Difficult though, because TES, when they reset, they'll be a bit behind on tempo here for the top side of the map. If they do want to contest grubs, only about 45 seconds till that spawns, but we'll have a much better first buy. You see 300 gold lead to Jackie Love, despite everything that happened on the bottom side, in the favor of TL. Again, it was really Impact who won out on that dive, not necessarily the TL bottom lane.
It's also just a better CS scene from Jackie, but he takes the shot.
Bubble. But again, it's so hard to out-trade this Lucian. Ignite traded for exhaust here, bit of poke back. Yang gonna reload Whisper. Core JJ now stepping up. Umpty right behind him, just trying to keep him interested. Core JJ getting lower and lower. Next rotation of cooldowns could kill him. Has to be careful about the creeps here. Ebb and flow, some extra healing. Tench on the top side of the map.
Tien's also on the way here, attracted by this skirmishing.
Oh, Core JJ, you've been canceling so many backs, but this is not the one you want to look for, buddy. Wit becomes lightning. One already dropped. Quick flash coming in from Tien. Just like that, it feels like 2 are going to fall. They back away, crucially. Umpty waiting over the wall will not be able to punish.
The surprise play, waiting in the brush. Tien comes up here. He is the difference maker. They jump all 3 of them out, immediately bursting down. Core JJ doesn't even have time to flash. Jan does flash and barely lives, though.
And honestly, great pathing from Tien. Denies it, just ignores his bot side altogether and says, look, I'm going to come up here to make sure that we can turn this around, because that could be the play that broke the camel's back for TL, with getting that extra resources going across into Jackie, being able to get the Noon Quiver now off this reset. You can play for Dragon, you can play for the Void Grubs in 20 seconds, and just make life very, very uncomfortable TL over the next few skirmishes.
Difficult thing, surviving on the top side. Noon Quiver now coming in for Jackie Love, continuing to build that advantage. Impact find the next penny for now here. The bottom side of the map, the Grubs now respawning. Mako already resetting through mid lane. We'll have first access, going to try to clear out some of that vision. It's starting to feel a little bit like game 1 felt. TES just consistently trading up. It's only a 200 gold lead, but they're set up for success here on the top side of the map.
Yeah, Jackie Love is ahead. That's what they want. He's got the kill. He's got the CS difference. Umpty is going to be able to take up the Dragon on the bottom side of the map, or at least start it up as Tien finds him.
APA, of course, level 6.
Well, look at the roam from Mako here as well. Shows himself in mid lane, but then immediately heads on back.
Locking up 369, only level 5 on the Cassante, forced to ghost back. Wind becomes lightning, does hit onto Umpty, which is 2 members of TL on the bottom side, and for now, APA is zoned away from the fight.
But with Mako spending his time roaming on down, like, you have to give that objective up as Team Liquid. That has to be top esports Dragon.
It also means that Jackie Love, like, as this wave collapses, should actually be able to get some solo experience for himself, so make it closer to level 6, right before you want to try and fight for something like the White Groups.
369 unstoppable, instantly hits level 6, incredibly well timed. Impact still far away, forced to double dash out, but 369 wants to keep stepping up. Not willing to jump under the tower. APA trying to roam down to the bottom lane, but in the meantime, Cream just taking pot shots at the backside of that Dragon. Trying to W in now, but Tien immediately gets the lockup, but it's all falling apart. 1 kill traded back, but TL left wanting as Jan drops on the top side as well.
TL, they try to bamboozle top esports, but they're having none of it. They end up getting the pressure on bot side to take the river fight, and then Jackie Love, with Mako returning to top lane, takes down Yon as well.
Yeah, because then TL called Core JJ to roam through mid. And Nami does go mid, but they still had already traded 1-for-1.
All right, well,
fight.
it was a fun series,
Huge. It's
but
just too big. Another kill on Jackie Love. Are you kidding me?
And didn't have to use the ultimate. Means you still got that culling available when you get back to your own lane, so can use that to rip through Yon again, turn over towards the Void Grubs. It's a disaster for TL.
Yeah, and he has his Ignite still ready, so he can cut through the healing, even with Core JJ having his heal, having the Nami here. All right, let's take a look at Impact, though. At least getting some Demolish procs, a little bit of extra damage here on the turrets.
Dash out.
Knock back in.
369. Q. Excellent predict on the Impact. Trying to force the Dominus out, just trying to get a positive trade overall. He hasn't burned the ult yet, but forced to flash out the calling. We talked about it before. There it is. Curtain call. Coming in for Yon, but it seems like announcing the own loss in the team fight.
Wasn't sure if Yon was going to get caught peeping at the window there, and everyone top esports just turned towards him, but instead they end up just turning over towards the Void Grubs, and it's just so well orchestrated by top esports. We're going to get to look at this play in the top end. Mako immediately comes back. Jackie Love goes in. The cozy campfire gives him all the extra damage and all the extra range that he needs. Yon just falls down.
And these Mako rooms have been brutal. Roaming down, Jackie Love immediately backs away. They're able to secure the dragon. He shows up top just in time to get the all-in, help take out Yon. This is tough for the side of TL. They will get a single grub. Give themselves something in this game, but overall, TES, so much dominance across the series. It was subdued a bit when Jackie Love was on the Senate. It took a bit more time before they took over the game, but in this one, with the Lucian back in his hands, he's looking as lethal as ever.
And I think this was the top esports that the international community needed to see to actually start to believe in this team, because so often we've seen top esports kind of have that misstep when it comes to the international event where they lose the game in Worlds 2022. They didn't have the best showing in play-ins, but this is the top esports that people got to see domestic.
It felt like we might have seen that Nickelverse fanatic. You mentioned it, right? So this is the confidence, the reminder that top esports are a threat, a force to be reckoned with. Certainly Jackie Love and Mako looking terrifying. Probably the strongest partner that Jackie Love has had on the bottom side of the map individually.
Yeah, you can tell too the confidence that, I mean, he always plays with confidence, is Jackie, but having Mako there by his side, it has just looked exceptional. And now he's got access to that Millia ultimate too, plus Jackie's got his flashback, so he can play as aggressive as he wants right now. He's got the CC cleanser, he's got the heals, he's got his flash as well.
But it always feels like for Jackie Love, he just kind of doesn't have...
God, give me a second. I gotta
Gotta
close the windows because construction workers make way too much noise.
You have to hit that again or it's failure. And it just
Winning world, to be fair, you've described the
There
highest
you go.
one can achieve other than winning world.
Sorry about
But it's
that.
like,
Oh, it was
you want
loud.
to be able to, you know, at least match your first showing, but for Jackie Love, it's just kind of been a case of, oh wait, started off nearly reaching them.
Are you cursing him right now? He's got 3
That might
people.
just be the caster curse. Here comes Impact. No cleanse on the bottom side. Mako's off in the jungle. And thank you, Rob, the TL fans. Thank you for your service.
Do I just keep going? Is that what I need to do now to save?
You know, if you want a 5-gamer, but I think TES still very much in control, but a nice pick to have and more money for Impact. Not going to feel too bad for Team.
All right. Get right back to it, Rob. Actually, that
Actually,
was
Cream
really good.
is really, really good on these assassin picks. And, oh, okay. It's actually matching it.
APA does escape. Fully charged up ultimate for him. So honestly, I do think TL need to continue to like kind of look aggressively, and APA having the super ultimates. With Dragon coming up in 20 seconds, that's the timing that you're really saving it for. These Aurelian soulmates always looking to have those super charged up ultimates. Plus, he just creates Leandries right now. So honestly, it's a pretty good spike. Even though Team Liquid are behind in this game, charged up ultimate, Leandry's done on the Dragon as well. If they could force something, if they could find something now.
They're going to have first look at mid push, but sadly for them, Tian's just snuck into the pit and has already started the Drake.
Yeah, and Package is quite a good...
Oh, God, okay. There's enough healing in both supports that that's not going to be lethal, but there's the Package. Interrupting AP as he tries to dash back, forcing out the ultimate. Cream, that's perfect. You take away the empowered ult, you trade it for the Package. That's a damn good deal for the side of TES.
Especially when you haven't really created anything for Cream. You're kind of working with bits and bobs. You didn't have the cold pop, so he was like, cool, I will trade it, make sure that we are in a position now where the one good part of TL doesn't have its main factor, but TN, sponsored of T.
T, not stronger in the 1v1 whatsoever. Root from Jan is good for a bit of extra support, but it's just going to be a Vault Breaker out. Wind becomes lightning, and TN wants a bit more. 2, 3. Shots left for Jan. Jan backing away with his life. Bit of a risky call there, but does manage to make it work.
He's been known to take some risks in his time.
Yep. OT's ultimate
Your
is
50
up, which is why he's hovering here.
Ah, man, if it wasn't for that cream play, then TL might actually have a really good possibility of APA surfing in on the Dragon and making a turn play here. But you highlighted it, Dracos. When Cream uses package instantly to jump on APA and forces out.
Oh, there's the culling. Yeah, the option, window of opportunity just disappeared, and now with the culling taking those health bars even lower, it's so hard for TL to step up. Looking up though for a brief second, they root Jackie Love. He's not quite under tower. That's the wave the ball. May go quickly there to body block. Ultimate coming out from the Milio, and in comes Umpty. Tiendo on the front lines. Not the target they want to be.
Sorry about that.
Jackie Love takes a bit of extra damage, but the play's just
First
gonna
video went up.
Between all 6 of these players on bottom line.
I feel like APA, if he has brought nothing else to this tournament, he's brought the BM game up. To everyone through scrims or stage games, I think there's going to be a lot more emote and all chat usage this tournament.
I love how TN was like, I'm so ready for this all chat. Immediately was clapping back at him as well. All right, let's see if it turns into anything though, because we are past the 14-minute mark here, and everybody's heading right back towards mid lane. You get your bottom lanes after their skirmish, just reset and come on towards mid so we can change the skirmish territory at least.
Top esports already moving up that way as well. It feels like the second this Lucian appears on mid wave, you open up with the pressure from the cozy campfire, make sure you can get on towards Jan, send him packing, get control over mid, and just continue to keep the pressure up for Rift Count.
TL have the combo of the Vi ultimate and the Aurelion Soul ultimate, but Impact here with a recall, gonna have to get back. Unleash teleport ready.
Spotted out by the Scryer's Bloom. Holding onto the flight for a moment, not quite able to sidestep there. Interrupt now coming in, nice escape coming from APA, but now it's only Umpty left in the pit. He desperately wants to secure this objective. Captive audience, the Deadly Forest. TN now locked up. Ultimate not quite able to come out quite yet. Backstep from TN, 369 able to walk away. TN with a lot of cooldowns, giving up a tower, but securing the Herald.
Great patience from TL.
It says this
They
mission
waited
worth
TN's
farming.
ultimate so that
No,
then they
not
can
really.
actually use the APA ult on top of him, get him forced out. And now they actually have a bit of a push on top side. I'm watching the 2 junglers. What's happening here?
He's pinging assist. He was pinging for teammates to come, but nobody was coming.
Got the blue buff, but they just doesn't have enough information. Umpty thought he could get a cheeky steal. So bold play, TN, but has the backup necessary to make it happen. And of course, the story of this game captured beautifully.
Yeah, he had the patience there. He just waits, smites, while the rest of the team.
Oh.
Honestly, Top Esports came out so ahead in that because Cream didn't have his teleport, and so Cream was able to push down the tower. Then he rotates over to mid lane. They chunk this one down to a 3rd HP.
Well, and Core JJ along with it.
And Jan, that was just Corey. Like, Jackie Love didn't even get involved with some of that early poke.
Here's the replay here of how it happened.
I guess he did, just before we saw it on camera. Yeah, you got a feel for TL, especially if you're Jan and Core J at this point. You've got the long-range Jin Snare, you got the Jin Ultimate, but you've got a Corki and a Lucian culling and rocketing you down before you can really even step up to use them. Now, though, this tower likely to fall will only further extend TES's gold lead. Go from about 3K, 3.5, 0.6. Cream.
Yeah, but who's
stacking.
counting?
Yeah,
really?
but who's, I mean,
honestly,
really.
just numbers, right?
True.
Numbers don't win League of Legends games. Key presses do.
Yes, of course. Man advantage has never meant anything.
Just forget about the 1s and 0s they operate on, but yeah. It's easy.
Yeah.
There we go.
Sadly for TL, those numbers are 3, 6, and 9 at the moment, but yeah, it's a little tricky.
Hey, Impact's got 2 kills for himself here, okay? And he's also got 2 TS members around him, but feels fine with it, even at the level disadvantage.
Ooh, gets caught on the way out by the Pathmaker. Does now have the Black Cleaver at least. Took him a long time, of course, to finish the guy on the relatively cheap Iceborne Gauntlet, but 369 had that first. But maybe now that he has that wholly completed item, he can start to win out a bit more in the 1v1.
I like the idea here from TL though, which is, hey, let's see if we can get some sort of control in River and look for a pick as Top Esports try to establish themselves here. But the biggest problem is just how strong Jackie Love is on mid-wave. Makes it very difficult for you to hold this pressure, as you can see now, because top, no wave in mid, cool, we can then look to respond. And with Impact being pushed back by 369, you just don't have the control you need to commit to this.
Yeah, I mean, Cream with package is just, yeah, okay, he also has big one, and there's some nice poke he's doing as
Fully
well.
stacked Metamune, and Jackie Love's going to start calling. All right. TL just want to play League of Legends. They just want to fight honorably, but Impact getting shredded. The damage here for Cream. Cream, by himself, deletes Impact.
Are you sure he's not playing Akali? These packages from Cream have been so good. These packages have been so good. The other one onto APA, getting the big cooldown out. This one right onto Impact, and then he just annihilates him. Holy moly, top esports.
I'm definitely calling the package Shuriken clip for the rest of this game.
That burst damage.
That's been crazy.
Are we going to check on that?
That 5-minute Shuriken flip cooldown looking good. Umti again. Why does Umti keep coming back here? How many times they got to teach him this lesson? It's not his jungle. He doesn't get a blue last time. This way, he's not even going to walk away with his life. Yon now in trouble. He's out of ammo. Jackie Love on the hunt, but
No, he's
with the
369.
ultimate. 369 behind. They need to run like hell, but they've been pulled back in. Yon flashing out to save Core. JJ drops TES. Game 1, Game 2, now here in Game 3. Obliterating TL. Yon holding on to hope. Impact just trying to keep this T2 alive, but TES only getting further and further ahead.
Jackie Liv going to reset and actually pick up, I imagine, the Navori quick blades off the back of the kills he's just picked up. And there's not even a Baron available for top esports to go for, so they're happy to just look for the resets instead, come back out onto the map and continue to keep the pressure up across the board. At least APA will get something in the bottom side.
Jesus.
All right, let's take
This is disgusting.
Journey. Woo! Over the back of the wall, getting chunked out, no more flash, and guess what? Who decides you're not getting away with that? Jackie Love. He's gonna follow with the flash.
Yeah, it's kind of like the reminder, you know, you thought you had one horror movie monster standing up beside of you, you finally get away from Cream, and there's Jackie Love, as terrifying as ever.
Jesus.
And he gets the other one as well. So,
Not gonna lie, that's kind of disgusting.
4,000 gold individual lead there that he has. Meanwhile, Cream.
I don't even know what to talk, they just disappeared in an instant.
Cream is
Doesn't even have malignance and he's one-shotting people with his ultimate.
I guess Corky hit the late game real early.
This TP might feel real bad in a second. Luckily, it's Impact and not APA.
Got the waves. Oh.
Big win. Big win.
Goal accomplished, okay? Goal accomplished.
Are we still convinced the numbers don't matter? That's my question here.
Yeah?
Okay, all right.
I feel like a traumatized witness after all the murders that I have witnessed.
Yeah.
in a very short time span. All right.
Aptly said, Kobe. All right, 6K gold lead again, 3 Drakes. 2 minutes away from Seoul for TES.
Wait, did they pick up Baron? Maybe I think they just thought that they were on it. Because if top esports do reset, can APA deal enough damage for you to burst? I don't think
this is one of the worst Baron taking teams imaginable. They might have to flip it. Like,
I think
we're
they
at
just
the point
have to, yeah.
where you kind of got to make the call, but it's going to take some time.
Scryer's Bloom don't
the
reach.
ASOL does a
The
lot.
ASOL does a lot.
They're spam pinging in it though. TS.
Yeah.
Core JJ. I think this is their only option. Cream doesn't have package. Core JJ off to the side. TL.
Scatter! Run! Get out of there! Everybody scramble!
Like when mom comes in and you got the Game Boy and you got to hide under the covers. I wasn't doing anything. We weren't doing anything. Top, don't worry about it.
we got into some Draco's core memories here as Team Liquid will attempt to chase down 369.
369 trying to mount an escape here. The good news, TL attracted so much attention on the top side that they've gotten a bit extra time here. APA going to grab the kill with the Leandries and a little bit of hope.
There you go.
Little bit of hope. Way too much hope. Little bit of hope. This is way too much hope. Little bit of hope when you are there to cope. Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
They also were able to push bottom side after that, and TES did not get any major objective in the downtime.
Look, trading even.
Oh, you see that dip? You see that dip at the end? Look at that little dip.
Yeah, that little dip.
That's a killer.
That little dip is the NA hope. That's how small it is. It's okay. It's double elimination. So maybe they can take a game off Europe.
So Rob, as you were saying, Jackie Love infallible, right?
But I just think right now, yo, they aren't practiced.
Never messes up.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know what these boot camps do, but they definitely don't do anything important.
Exactly, yeah.
Right? Okay.
Especially with APA having the ultimate available. There's no way Jack
Okay.
can
All right.
It's good that we've clarified that for everyone at home.
Okay.
As TL, 4 members in the mid lane, Impact on the way. But you see Corky in the base right now, Cream looking to pick up the package. Difficult fight for TL. Again, hard to force a pick. They're so far behind, it's tough to burst down a single target unless Jackie Love or Mako overstep.
I also love this vision on the bottom side of River. The pink ward that spots out that route in behind top esports, so they know only TL can be in front of them, never behind them.
Cream, Shuriken flip available. Core JJ locked up. Looks like he's going to get the lead before the fight even breaks out. Package across. Umti's got nowhere to go. Ulti from APA, but the instant follow from 369 just locking down the dragon. Jackie Love going to be in trouble. Impact just desperately wants to finish him off, and he'll find one to kick things off, and the rest of his team already dead. It's only Young left standing. 3 bullets left. He's just going to have to walk away.
Dragon Soul is there for the taking, but so is Baron. So this is an embarrassment of riches available to top esports. They will choose Baron first because they can do dragons later.
Yeah,
Never a bad spot to be in.
that's a apt summary. Young going to pick up what money he can. Again,
The TLDR of whenever TES play, it seems if Jackie Love is ahead in gold, you lose the game.
Some of the itemization for APA look pretty good at this point in the game. Obviously 2.5. The next fight, the next
2.5 items looks good, but he's still 2,000 gold behind the Corky.
Impact had to flash forward onto Jackie.
Almost 3,000 gold behind the Corky. Oh yeah, he's having a good game. Yeah, his bot lane hasn't existed since.
But at this stage, there's no one to interrupt Jackie
Yeah.
then apart from the ultimate. But watch here, as APA gets dragged away by 369, Impact tries to save him by jumping on towards Jackie Love. Does manage to kill him, but unfortunately 369 and the rest of top esports just have enough to deal with APA and then Impact.
Maybe he's doing damage, but
Damage in that fight.
he's doing almost more damage than his team put together.
But it's everyone on top esports.
Oh,
that's hit
which
the right
means
of
that
everyone on top
like
esports.
on the,
It's just so difficult to keep
I think Umti's tilted. I don't know.
It's going to be that much harder to finish a target off, to really fight with a man advantage or cooldown advantage. Now the Baron pressure begins. Red Bull Baron power play already going to knock down 1 tower. Very likely to break the base here. Tough to defend against the Corky.
You know, I thought this was going to be a long series. Nice, it's going to be back and forth, but apparently there's never any back and forth when it comes to China versus NA.
APA getting chunked out. Ulti going to come down. It's not the Sky's Descent. Lock up there. Curtain call. TP coming in. Impact wants that flank. He might be too far away as 80 carry's going to die before he even gets there. Looks like the opportunity. The window might have closed. 2 inhibs.
You don't expect as a Jin that when you ult, you will get killed before you finish
They need to
ulting.
try and get to the base and then come back through, but top esports, they still look so healthy.
One last desperate punch. One last desperate attempt. Jackie Love waiting over the wall. Impact now in trouble. The rest of the team not ready to respond. He's just getting shredded. TES disciplined in the face of the flank. Not going to give that window. Not going to give that option. Yawn. Hand delivered by 369. TN stepping up. And everybody on the side of TL dropping down.
Alright.
Welcome to
Jesus.
TL, TES.
Yeah, Europe is trash, but you guys are very trash as well.
Start to finish.
Alright.
Clean 3-0.
Clean 3-0. Nothing to say. They got, they got bodied, bro. If TL were female, they'd be pregnant and at an abortion clinic right now because, like, that was disgusting. Sorry for the interrupted clip. I learned not to mess with my foot wire or whatever for the next days, but hell yeah. See you guys tomorrow.
Take over.